Yep, ODS owns aefad. Learned how to clone elves. Just kidding, they have not. Soon the kings will become. I've seen him when he's reached 1,000 years. The North King. And so they want to split up the continent. They want to shrink it. And the Death Valley is its name. People just want to freeze it over, so no one would ever want to live there ever. And so then they send to fill up Death Valley's Death River, the River of Death. The continent is that. You see remnants of. I've seen the remnants of Doe Hill. I've seen it. I've seen this tree. I've seen the future, and I want to prevent the apocalypse. You know how emo? It became the new Doe Hill. And do you know how much? Have you ever seen Doe Hill? I mean, ever seen anyone else besides Doe Hill actually do this well in destroying empires? No. It is not going to die. Most aefadians will probably die because of this. This just to weaken them. The boat behind them is actually, well, an atomic bomb. Weaken their military. Actually had a bunch of bombs on it, which would actually more time. Instead, gave them a huge shot of wiping out Emo World. They were military. Itador actually realized it had no protectors during here, so it would probably fall. That is, unless till then it actually somehow rebuilt itself. I declare it to be rebuilt as a desert. Cactuses and those trees, palm trees being built. That in between the palm trees and the cactuses, it never happened. Oh, buying on my payphone, calling for me on my phone. They will hate it. Royal soon is going to fall. With the war being declared, it's going to kill and its story in mind. Not the mind, they realize they're going to fall. So, they send a huge military out. Not a huge military, first of all, they don't even have a military. So they just send out a huge group of people. And then they hear about this plan. So they realize what they're going to do. They're going to bomb it. But the king says, nope, I ain't dying. I ain't gonna die. These two died, leaving Nursery mad. He wants them to die. He wants Doe Hill to fall. Oh! It's like a tie. They both don't even have a chance. A aefadian kingdom. Their empire is falling apart. They feared the worst. And they realized the worst was happening. Their empire was falling. Their empire was falling. Let me see your balls. Let me see balls. Let me see balls. Let me see balls in my jaw. Urxid, his son, has heard of the end of Doe Hill. This is not the way I expected it to go out. And aefad realized that they could take of their militaristic king. They want everyone to face trial for doing what to their father kingdom. And they want to wipe out everyone that was in their way, becoming one big empire. They realized Medon was also a huge threat, so they sent out a few people just to fight down Edon, just to weaken them, not to actually take them over, usurp them. They were sort of hoping for that to happen, sort of, but not too much. The Mepanian king, and with him, he is actually investigating this, which wiped out the orc. main reason, and he would be the one to spread the tumors again. His DNA merged with it, bringing back the tumor for one last time. Even if their empire had to fall again. This time, they wanted to do it right. He's the last. The aefad has actually grown an empire. A huge empire once again. They want to get rid of the Dohelian king. The king of Dohel now?
Hey, put that rug back in front of the door.
Odie. The plan on. No. The empire falling. Let me had actually survived. Let me see your balls had actually survived. And the great fall of Dohel. The rise of aefad was a huge shocker to everyone. Everyone pooped their pants when they realized aefad is a world power. Now realizing that they're a world power. The world power, the strongest empire, is now the evilest. You told me you don't want to end up like them? Then you better study in school, kid.